Hi, I'm Charina Amunategui, Executive Director in Business Development and Sales for MUFG Investor Services in New York City. MUFG stands for Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group. It's one of the largest banks in the world. Our division provides financial services to firms that manage offshore funds and onshore funds on behalf of institutional investors and high net worth investors. My role is to be able to sell to our prospective clients who are hedge fund managers and speak to them about their operational issues and help them provide solutions. What I really love about my job is I really love the challenge. I love being able to travel around the world, visit my clients all over the US and also Latin America, and meet some really interesting, really smart people. But the greatest thing about my job in sales is that I get rejected a lot. As in, I hear no 100 times a day, at least. And if it's a yes, it's not even really a yes, it's a maybe. Maybe I'll take a proposal, maybe I'll take a meeting with you, but I'll take it as long as it's not a no. As a young child, I always thought, I really want to work for a bank. My mom at the time worked for a retail bank, and I would visit her and sit behind the counter as people would come in and cash checks, try to get cash. And that really inspired me to take up, to learn more about banking. And as I grew up and went to university, I would study in the libraries from head to toe, dressed up in a full suit. And people would ask me, why are you all dressed up for? Well, I said, I'm dressing for my future. I'm dressing for my future in finance. We started off very differently from where I am now, completely on the other side of the world. I was born in Manila, Philippines. I'm the oldest of 5 kids, and I grew up in a very conservative culture. I went to an all-girls school ran by nuns, and pretty much I would always hear everyone say around me, oh, girls don't drive cars, girls don't go outside by themselves, girls don't travel the world by themselves. And boys could pretty much do whatever they wanted. So I let all those words go in one ear, out the other. That's pretty much the only direction where those words should be going. Our whole family moved to Canada when I was just 14, when I was starting high school. Literally the worst thing that could happen to any teenager is to move across the world and move to a new school and make new friends. So at that point, I've never even experienced winter. I've never been to a school with boys, never even come across people of different races. I never even spoke English in full sentences until then. So I was certainly terrified, lost, confused, didn't know what to expect from the world around me. On the first day of school in Canada, I had no idea that we did not have to stand up to address a teacher. So, teacher asked me a question, I stood up, I speak loud and clear in my very thick foreign accent, and everybody burst out laughing. I was just mortified. And so that's the thing about these scary moments. You can let the fear take over, you can let it paralyze you, or you can just learn from it. I continued to put one foot in front of the other every day, kept on going, and eventually I did make new friends, and I did make Canada my new home. For any of you girls out there who want to work in finance and banking someday, start with dreaming about it and dream big. Imagine what kind of future you want for yourself. Challenge yourself to always keep on learning, not just economics or business or mathematics, but study communications, writing, history. Ask a lot of questions. If you are comfortable or staying in your comfort zone, you are definitely in the wrong zone. You always want to be reaching high. I have hard times believing in myself, like most of you. I question myself all the time and question my own self-confidence, my ability to reach my goals. I still, at this stage in my career, I still have a lot of fear and doubt. And when times get hard, I still ask myself, okay, what is the point of keep going? What if I fail? But then the question you should be asking yourself is, what if you do succeed? So in closing, I do hope you enjoyed this video from Times Square in New York. New York is very much different, but it's very much alive. We remain strong and resilient in these difficult times. And the message I'd like to leave with you is what I tell myself every day. Fear is a liar. Get a hold of that fear and tell it who's boss.